What's up, Illuminati peons? I'm back with another video of indeterminate quality. If you didn't pick up the gist of the video from the title and thumbnail, today I'll be objectively assigning a Pokemon, or maybe multiple Pokemon, to each member of Callista, as well as a few regional affiliates of my choosing. Everything that I say in this video is fact. Satire, and should not be taken seriously. So without further ado, I shall begin the video right now. Okay, so first I'm going to do the Pokemon for the fella who started it all. The one, the only, the Bruxa. Now, so for Bruxa, and I guess for everyone else that I'm going to talk about in this video, I'll be assigning a Pokemon based on the general appearance of their NS persona, if that's something that's applicable, as well as their general personality. Anyway, so for Bruxa I'm thinking something mechanical to go with that OG General Grievous motif, but maybe also something that's regal as well, to match Bruxa's status in their regional line. As such, I'm putting forward either Iron Crown or Metagross. Or, if I wanted to go with a more recent iteration of Bruxa, I could also have suggested Palafin. Next up is going to have to be Haruhi Japan / Komahina / North Qing State, or whatever you'd like to call them these days. Of course, with Haruhi, you gotta have a Pokemon that is purple. It's been a mainstay of Haruhi's personality and persona. Next, we gotta include that classic Haruhi antagonist drive, so I should probably choose a Pokemon perceived as villainous or malicious. All that being said, I've decided on Gengar as Haruhi's Pokemon counterpart. To continue the trend of focusing on the founders of regions in the regional line, let's talk about Galactic Powers. Man, everyone's getting deeded these days. Anyways, for Dom, I'm thinking a Pokemon that's based, a Pokemon that's red-pilled, a Pokemon that's addicted to cheese grits. Oh, and also a Pokemon that's regal, because, Blue Crown Keep, Boom Bada Boom, Zamazenta, or Slowking. I know, big difference. Okay, moving on to the final regional founder on the list, or at least the last regional founder on the list ignoring the IOCers I'll be talking about later, we have Tsar Soryanora. Given that I actually know him personally, surely my chosen Pokemon will be completely accurate. I'm thinking Zacian to match Dom's regality, or maybe Ursaluna to fit the Russian aesthetic of the Tsardom itself. Or, if I'm feeling a little silly, a Alolan Dugtrio because he's always bragging about his hair. Now for the normie politicians, let's talk about Ari. Ari is based and red-pilled in a completely different way to Dom, so I should probably consider these aspects of Ari in a completely different way as well. Because Ari is obviously a Redditor Pokemon is quite proper fitting. So, Alolan Muck. Next up is Plusnova Rome. This one is actually pretty tricky because, in and of himself, Rome doesn't have that much of a physical persona on nation-states. As such, I really had to reach while crafting up this one. I'm just kidding. It's Phalanx. Because, it's a reference to the Roman military configuration of the same name. Okay then. Unlike Rome, Nose/Mushroom Gorge is an NSer with whom I can take a bit more liberty on deciding which Pokemon he is to be paired with. It has to be a Pokemon that captures Nose's prankster tendencies, as well as his more serious side. As a result, I've landed on either Banette or Ambipom. For the H-Corp / the Great Hiatus, I could buy into the star theme that tends to almost always be incorporated into his flag designs. I could also buy into his Mexican heritage, as well as the eye theme found at least on the Great Hiatus side of things. Anyways, I've landed on either Unknown or Crawdont. Alertania was another tough one to decide on because I haven't really seen that much of a tangible motif from them. What I do know about them is that they're very loyal and very capable. Because they're a Giga Chad, I would say Buzzwole, or, going off the loyalty idea, I could say Arcanine. Barley / Superpower Spain / whichever puppet you prefer is a selection that was pretty straightforward for me to determine, at least compared to the others I've done so far. Barley likes to be seen as a shifty or shady person, so I should probably go with a shifty or shady Pokemon. Anyways, I'm thinking Zoroark. It also makes sense because of the whole shape-shifting motif, which could line up pretty well with the whole Puppet Nations thing. Okay, now for some quick fire pairings. Renzern is Blaziken, Boylanzania is Galarian Weezing, Wooloo's is Wooloo, King of English is Corviknight, CVB is Darkspun, Fernius is Luxray, Zarbig is Nidoking, Miltahippo is Hippodon, Cormo is Beedrill, the Jonian Republic is Stakataka, New Rhinesville is Mime Jr., Orange Creek is Noctowl, Missouri is Sarah-Ledge, Lanzavan / Grish is Porygon Z, the Gold Mines is Goldango, Yazakistan is Sigilif, Positive role players: Azuma, Risaraj is Kramer, Zabruski is Tyranitar, Melons is Ludicolo, the Dream of Kirby is Jigglypuff, and Dalisana Sash, the Sardom of Alaska is, of course, Galarian Meowth. Okay, well, that's all I have to say for now. Feel free to fight me in the comments and tell me what I got wrong and what I got right. I don't know, maybe even what Pokemon I would be. I had a lot of fun making this video, and I hope you had a lot of fun watching it. I hope you all have a great day, and remember, Hail Baloo.